What's going on, guys? Welcome to a tasty bit. Doing a second one today. If you did not watch the prior one, I talked about where we've been, a couple things about Borderlands 3, the Blizzard Hong Kong censorship that's going on with the Hearthstone player, which was fucked up, and yeah, a bunch of stuff. So make sure to go check out that episode. Released 2 episodes today, so make sure to watch both of them. Giving you guys a opportunity to have 2 videos to vote for your game of the month for December community pick. How that works is every video, everybody gets 1 vote. You type in GOTM, a name of a game. Every time that name of the game comes up, I put on a list. If it comes up again, I put a check mark to tally it. If you want to put a different game on that list, do that. And eventually we will have 4 games you guys will get to vote on, and one of those will be our game of the month in December. It's up to you guys to make sure to vote. But yeah, 2 videos today. That's 2 votes if you guys want them. So far we got Jurassic Park Evolution, Overwatch, Greedfall, and I think that's about it so far. So it's one of those 3 games we're going to be playing in December. So if you want to change that up or add to it, feel free in the comments below. Yeah, so make sure to play as well Last of Us Remastered and oh no, MLB The Show 19, both offer for free on PlayStation Plus. Make sure to download those, play those, come back at the end of the month for Plus Club. Let us know what you thought of those games. We'll let you know what we thought of them. And our game of the month is randomly picked. It is Dauntless, which is a free-to-play Monster Hunter-like game. It's on everything except for Switch, I think. Unless if it is on Switch, it's on its own. I don't know. It has crossplay, though. I have played it for like 8 hours already, and yesterday. And I was playing with people on Xbox and PC and PS4, which was very cool. So make sure to download that, play that, come back at the end of the month for Game of the Month, and we'll talk about that as well. We have a Discord link down below. You can talk to us anytime, all time. We're on iTunes, Spotify, and other podcast platforms if you'd prefer to listen to us. So this is also a tasty bit because we're in the middle of the week, and I can't call it Tasty Tuesday. Tasty Thursday? Thirsty Thursday? I should grab a beer. With that, I got 2 things I want to talk about that I can't wait until next Tuesday to talk about. So I humored waiting till Tastecast this weekend, but yeah, let's just talk about it right now. I'm sure new things will come out by then. So first bit of news is Red Dead Redemption 2 has been officially confirmed for PC. In this article, we're going to be going over the PC specs, 4K screens, and more revealed. So I'm just going to go through this article because I haven't had a whole lot of time to prep. I've been in a coma for days. So yeah, IGN says, as previously announced, Red Dead Redemption 2 is finally coming to PC on November 5th. Holy shit, they just dropped that, and it's coming out of fucking nowhere, and it's going to be here in no time. Very cool. I love when people do that. And Rockstar revealed the PC specs for the game. It will be available on all major PC launchers, including Epic Games Store, Green Man Gaming, Rockstar's own launcher. Red Dead Redemption 2 will also be coming to Steam, but in December. Yeah, so it's coming to everything on PC, which is very cool to hear. Red Dead Redemption 2 is now available for pre-purchase on Rockstar Games Launcher. Who the fuck's buying Rockstar games on Rockstar Game Launcher? Although the long-awaited PC port isn't coming until November 5th, pre-purchasing now will also net you 2 free Rockstar games on PC. Here's some screenshots. We're going to look through them real fast. I wonder if that's on the screen right now. Let's see. That's kind of fucking off on the side, but whatever. So yeah, this game is already amazing looking on PS4, particularly PS4 Pro. That's what I'm playing it on. I'm sure you guys on Xbox One X are loving it on there as well. So I hear a lot of good things. But looking at this, holy fuck. This looks sharp as shit. It's very fucking clean looking. It's already a fantastic looking game. And on PC, this is looking really fucking good. Yeah, very, very crispy looking. Very excited. I recently just built a second computer. And so far I've been able to play everything on Ultra with ray tracing on and stuff. So I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling comfortable. The idea of playing this on max graphics. Look at the... Oh my god, it's such a good looking fucking game, dude. Yeah. So, obviously on PC it's looking very, very good. And and we'll talk about whether I'm in the market to buy it again or not. I originally said I wasn't, but we all know how I am when it comes to games. PC specifications. Rockstar Games provided the PC specs you'll need to run Red Dead Redemption 2. Check below to see if your PC rig meets the minimum recommended specs. Minimum specifications. You need Windows 7, Service Pack 1, processor Intel i5, Intel Core i5. 8 gigabytes of RAM. You need a GeForce GTX 770. This isn't even that demanding. You need 150 fucking gigs, which is a little higher than, I guess, I would say average nowadays, but people still like to go, 100 gigs, oh my god, that's fucking crazy. Not really. DirectX compatible sound card. It's so weird when we talk about sound cards nowadays. Recommended specs. You need Windows 10, which I just upgraded to recently, and I don't regret it. Intel Core i7. Fucking, we're good there. 12 gigs of RAM, we're good there. NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1060, I got a 1080, so we're good there. 150 gigs, yeah, all the same shit. So, yeah. Seems like it's got a pretty good range of specs that you'll need for this game, so that's good to see. It's always good to see. Red Dead Redemption 2, new features. For anybody watching this who's like, what the fuck's he doing right now? Why is he talking like a crazy person? I've been sick for like a week, and it's been really fucked up. And today's like the first day I'm feeling like alive. So I'm ready to go. Caffeinated, but I'm also kind of out of it. Yeah, so 4K graphics, HDR, and more. Rockstar Games says Red Dead Redemption 2 is being optimized for PC. That includes support for 4K resolution, HDR, multi-monitor support, widescreen support, faster frame rates. Rockstar also says that the game will be visually enhanced with improved textures for snow, water, shadow, draw distances, and fauna. Fuck. Alongside the technical enhancements, Rockstar is adding new updates to the story mode, including 3 new bounty hunter missions, 2 new gang hideouts. Are these coming to console? They better be. 2 new treasure maps, 4 new weapons, the M1899 pistol, Evans repeater, wasn't that in it? High roller revolver, Lamat revolver, 7 new horses, new spot, Appaloosa, Perlino, Red Chestnut Arabian, Buttermilk Buckskin, Kentucky Saddler. That's my name in the next game I play. Buttermilk Buckskin. Liver Chestnut Morgan. Gold Palomino. Tennessee Walker. There's also a new mission called To the Ends of the Earth. Pre-purchasing on Rockstar Games launcher. Pre-purchasing blah blah blah. If you do that, you get I'll just read it. Launcher comes with a few extra perks along with free upgrade to the premium editions of Red Dead Redemption 2 and a $20 discount for both the special edition and ultimate edition, but also 2 free Rockstar games for PC, which is a pretty decent deal. That includes Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, Bully, Scholarship Edition, LA Noire, the Complete Edition, and Max Payne 3, the Complete Edition. All games I feel like you can get away with giving away for free at this point in time. If I were to pick out of those, I would pick Max Payne 3 and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas probably. In addition, pre-purchasing Red Dead Redemption 2 on Rockstar Launcher comes with the following in-game bonuses. Outlaw Survival Kit for Story Mode, War Horse for Story Mode, Le Trésor de Meurtre Treasure Map for Story Mode, and Cash Bonus for Story Mode, 50 gold bars for Red Dead Online. Very generous of them. Indeed. Yeah, so my opinion on this, first off, that it's coming to PC is awesome. This is something that people have been waiting for, whether they have it already or they don't. You're finally getting it on PC. It seems to be pretty fair when it comes to the specs as well, which is cool to see. The pictures look amazing. This game looks fucking amazing looking. November 5th. It's right around the corner. I was expecting like, yeah, next year, beginning next year. Which I'd be like, okay, cool. It's like, that's also right around the corner, but like next month? That's fucking wild. I love when people drop shit like this, just out of the blue, and then they're like, yeah, you don't have to wait very long. All the stuff coming with it is expected. You know, it seems like a lot of stuff, but every time I buy something and it comes with, you know, added incentive, I never really notice it when I'm playing the game, or I'll use it for like a second, and then I move on to the better content in the game. So I don't know. I never get excited for that shit anymore, but it is cool to get more stuff, even though I kind of hate the practice of buy here, get this, buy there, get that. That shit drives me nuts, but it is what it is. The incentives of getting on the Rockstar game launcher, it makes sense. I still wouldn't buy it on there for those games. Um, yeah, all in all, this kind of just seems like making up for lost time when it comes to this game finally coming out to PC. I think it'll definitely be worth picking up. I may pick this up. I'm pretty invested on the PS4 when it comes to this game. I've already beaten the game. I don't know if I'd beat it again. But because the story's really fucking long and it's really good in parts, but there's a part in that game where it really fucking just kind of lags for a while, and I was like, oh man, how long is this fucking game? But that's kind of a Rockstar thing in general. But yeah, I would definitely, if I pick this up for PC, I would definitely play a lot of it again, just because of how amazing it's gonna look. But playing multiplayer again, I'm playing multiplayer on PS4 right now, and I'm liking it. I would probably start playing it again if I had people to play with on PC. But all in all, I think I would pick this up again, just for the specs, to see this game at all of its glory. I recently started playing it again on PS4, and I was just blown away by the way it looks. It is a fucking technical feat. It's a technical marvel. It is one of the best looking games that exists right now. And not even on a technical prowess of like its graphics, but like the design. It is amazing looking. So to see this on PC, I think is worth the fucking price alone. In which I will probably be picking it up for that, just to check it out. But yeah, all in all, very excited. And I love that this is coming out very soon. Let me know in the comments, though, what do you think about this coming out November 5th? What do you think about all the stuff you get, through purchasing through the Rockstar launcher? What do you think about the new graphics and features or content that they're adding for the PC version? Are you going to pick this up on PC? Do you already have it on console? Did you not get it on console? Maybe you only play on PC and you're finally getting access to this. Are you excited for it? Has it been too long? You're like, they lost their chance. They lost their chance with me. I'm not going to play it now. I would recommend you reconsider if that's your opinion. But let me know everything you think about when it comes to Red Dead Redemption 2 coming out on PC in November 5th, right around the corner, in the comments below. Second bit of news is the big bit of news that I have mixed feelings about. So let's just jump into it. So PlayStation 5 has obviously been confirmed, but they've also now confirmed when it's coming out, which is kind of crazy considering we haven't gotten like an announcement video or anything. It just keeps like kind of coming out in conversation, and it's just like fucking killing my boner. We'll talk about it. Okay, let's go. So this is via CNET. The other one was IGN. Fuck them. Sony has made it official. The PlayStation 5 is coming at the end of 2020, next year. Now, we've been speculating on this for a long time, and that makes sense, but at the same time, it's so weird to just hear someone go, yeah, it's coming out next year. Oh, PlayStation 5's coming out? No big announcement? It's just coming out next year? Yeah, it's coming out next year. Oh, okay. Cool. Guess they'll start saving. According to a post Tuesday on PlayStation Japan website, the US PlayStation site has a post confirming the release window of the PS5 for the US as being the 2020 holiday season. Details on the PS5 were made available to Wired Tuesday. The new PlayStation will not only be a graphical upgrade, but also rethinking certain aspects of a console. Here's everything we need so far, or everything we know so far about the PS5 so far. I'm not going that way. It seems like there's a link. For starters, Sony is changing how the PS5 will handle storage. The new solid-state drive will make games boot up faster and reduce loading times, which is standard stuff when it comes to SSDs. And the console will handle games installation in a new way. Users will be able to install just the game's multiplayer or single-player campaign instead of installing the whole game. This is an interesting thing just because some games already allow that. They've decided to do that. It's like, would you like to prioritize this or this? It sounds like this is going to be an across-the-board thing. And it sounds like on PlayStation's side, on Sony's side, they're going to make that easier for developers to do. Because it seems like before, developers had to decide to do that. Now it just seems like you'll make them as almost separate entities, and you'll be able to download one or the other first. which is cool. There's a lot of games out there. Call of Duty is the one that comes to mind the most, where some people don't even play the single player, so or they don't want to play the multiplayer, so they download one first over the other, and it makes complete sense. So that is cool to hear. A small difference making a big difference, in my opinion. In quotes, Mark Cerny says, rather than treating games like a big block, where the fuck's the other part? Oh, rather than treating games like a big block of data, we're allowing finer-grained access to the data. In April, Sony held a demo of the SSD in action in the new console versus the PlayStation 4 Pro. A video showed the PS5 booting a game several times faster and having no slowdown when traversing in an open world game. I believe that was Spider-Man. Another big change will come with the console's controller. Instead of a rumble technology, Sony said in its post, controllers will use haptic feedback for a more refined vibration when playing a game. The left and right triggers will also use adaptive technology, so this is something we've kind of already seen in the Xbox One. Making certain actions feel more realistic, such as pulling the string of a bow or the recoil of a gun. There will also be new speakers in the controllers as well as a USB-C port. Okay, let's talk about this part. This is huge for me. This is awesome. Not huge like, revolutionary, but I already think that the PS4 controller is the best that PlayStation has done by a long shot. They've kind of sat on a design for a long time, and the PS3's version of that controller was awful. So the PS4 controller is really good. They made some pretty big adjustments compared to what they had done before. And I know you can look at it stylistically, it looks similar, but if you put them next to each other, they're very different. And so I really like the PS4 controller. They did a lot of really good things on there. But they put the speaker in that thing, and I'm already not a big fan of that. I don't really like when the Wii did it. I don't really like it on other controllers as well. So it's not really an exciting feature, and it sounds like shit. I'm a big audiophile, so like when I hear that tinny, grainy, shitty speaker, I'm like, I'd rather not have this. So a lot of times I turn it off. Sometimes it's kind of neat though. So seeing, first off, them putting a new speaker in there, I hope it's good. Like, I hope it's a good speaker. I hope it's an upgrade, not just a different speaker. So that is definitely a positive, because if I have to hear that, I want to hear it better. It needs to sound better, and there's no excuse for it. Phones have insane audio quality for how small they are, so it's absolutely possible. USB-C port, welcome to the modern times. I'm glad to see that. Faster charging, faster data transfer makes complete sense. It's just, everything needs to move to USB-C at this point. It's no longer a novelty. It's the standard. So it makes sense. And I need less things using different chords. And then the thing I'm really excited about is them moving away from rumble technology over to haptic feedback, which gives you a more precise vibration, and then putting it into the triggers, which I think is awesome on the Xbox. It's a very, very cool feature. That controller is fucking great on the Xbox One. So them doing the trigger thing that they're doing is awesome, but also just doing haptic feedback is very cool. You're going to get very precise, more specific to the part of the controller vibration, and they're going to be able to do more with that. So I'm very excited to see that. I love that they talk about differences between the string of a bow and recoil of a gun. That's just awesome to hear. So I'm really excited for that. It also tells me that they're putting a lot of work into the controller, so we're probably going to see maybe something similar to what we have now on the PS4, but a complete redesign as well. I don't know. We'll see. And what? I just realized it's very dark in my room, so I apologize. I had this light on, and apparently it just has decided to do its own thing. So let's see. Where were we? Booting, USB-C. So yeah, all in all, controller, very excited to see what they do with it. The PS5 will get a bump in graphics, including the use of ray tracing. This is something that I had to see to believe. Ray tracing is going to be fucking huge, guys, I'm telling you. If you don't have access to ray tracing on your PC, look it up wherever, or just wait until it comes out. But when they talk about this stuff, they don't make it exciting. It's really exciting. I played Control, or been playing Control with ray tracing, maxed out, and it's awesome. Like, there hasn't been like a jump in graphics in a while, and where ray tracing is going to take stuff, we're going to get like really cool fucking graphics. It's really neat. And yeah, let's continue. Including ray tracing, which is also awesome to see ray tracing, which costs quite a bit to buy a video card that will allow that. But to get that in a console, the price of entry really it's more accessible. There we go. That was driving me fucking crazy. So yeah, it'd be very cool to see people getting access to that by buying just like a console, which is a new way of handling lighting effects in a game. There's more to it than that. The console's GPU will support the new tech. AMD already said it is working with Sony to make custom hardware to power the new system, which is very cool to hear. You can make like a basic PC and call it a PS5, but I really like hearing about proprietary technology. That gets me excited because that will differentiate it from the Xbox, and I still like the consoles being different. And if you're one of those like, oh, we're still doing console war in 2019, 2020 people, there will always be, no matter what, multiple, if there's multiple different things to buy, there's going to be multiple different people taking pride in what they bought. It's just how it is. I'm gonna buy them all, so I'm excited for it all, and I want, when I buy the different consoles, to have different strengths and weaknesses, so I can be excited for each one independently. Otherwise, if they're all the same thing, fucking, then I'm not gonna buy them all. Quick rant. Sony also confirmed the PS5 dev kits are in hands of developers who are working on new games for the console's release. And there was pictures that leaked a while back of what that dev kit looked like. I actually thought it wasn't accurate, but apparently everyone's confirming that is. It's that weird U-shaped spaceship, very weird design, and I highly doubt that will be the final look of it, but they almost never are. Those dev kits never look like the final product. And Sony has a very specific look to their consoles. The PSX, the PlayStation, was just a fucking box. Pretty basic. PS2 was a box with a little fucking, like, shelf. Fucking PS3 was just like a lump. It was a speed bump. And then, the ones after that came out. And then, goddamn, PS4 is just a box that they shoved backwards. So, I have a feeling we're going to get some kind of box. Maybe with a speed bump on it. I don't know. I don't fucking know. But it's not going to look like that horseshoe. But if it is, or spaceship. But if it is, I'll stand corrected. But back in September, the PlayStation maker said that the new console will be greener. If 1 million users use the PS5's energy-saving feature, Sony said that would save the equivalent of the average electricity use of 1,000 U.S. homes. Which is cool to hear. Doesn't really get me excited, which is sad, but it's good. It's good. Everybody should be striving for that. So, what do I think of this? I kind of went through every little detail of that, but I'm a fucking tech geek. I am so excited for new consoles. This is the first console cycle, though, that I could wait another, like, year, 2 or 3, possibly. I'm really happy with my PS4. I'm happy with my Xbox. I'm happy with my Switch, still. I could play them for like another year to 2 easily. So it almost doesn't feel real to me that there's new consoles coming out. But it's cool because it's new stuff. It's new tech. I'm really excited for it. I will be buying this. When it comes out, I'm going to pre-order whenever I can. And I'm really excited to get my hands on it. Now, a lot of things I've heard is this is going to be able to play PS4 games. So that's really fucking huge. I will keep my PS4 Pro. Every time I sell a console, I always regret it later. So I will keep it for sure. But if I can play my catalog that I already own, along with brand new PS5 games, that'll be awesome. I'll be really fucking stoked about that. As for digital games, I hope they allow you to take your PSN stuff over, have the same infrastructure. That'd be very cool of them to do. But yeah, I'm very excited for it. I'm excited for the new technology. I'm excited to see ray tracing coming to consoles. That new controller, I'm really fucking excited about. Controllers are exciting to me just because they really can make or break a console. And it's always cool to see what new technologies they put on a controller. The Xbox really went with tried and true awesome design of their last one, evolved, but then also adding the new rumble functionalities into it, I thought was next level. And then with the PS4, I think one of the biggest things that they did was made it a lot more ergonomic, made the analogs a lot more friendly for someone like me who likes first-person shooters. And the biggest thing for me is that touchpad. I think it's fucking gigantic. I thought that was huge. I really hope to see that in the next controller. Yeah, so better graphics, stronger console. It's weird. The PS5, and I feel like well, I don't know much about the Xbox, to be honest. I mean, like, well, I'm sure we'll be hearing about it soon. We just know it's going to be super powerful. But the PS5 feels kind of like what the PS4 Pro was. It feels like an evolution of what we have. That's going to play PS4 games most likely. I'm pretty sure I read that as a fact, but I don't want to spread misinformation. But it feels like we're just moving on to the next thing that's more powerful, and that's kind of cool. It feels closer to like when you upgrade a PC or whatever. So I can't wait to see the new design. That's always huge for me. I'm a dork like that. Like when there's like an E3 or something like that and they reveal the consoles, I get really excited about how it looks, what that controller is going to do. Obviously the specs matter, what it can do matters. But I love all of it all around. That's why this whole like them casually talking about it thing is kind of annoying to me. I want the spectacle. I want the big announcement. I want them to fucking keep their mouth shut and then boom, reveal it in some kind of cool big way and get me really fucking pumped. Make me go, I need that console. Right now I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it for sure, but it just doesn't, it's not the same. I don't really like the way Sony's doing this right now. Xbox is kind of keeping their mouth shut a bit more about their future console, and I prefer that. So but 2020 is gonna be a huge year for gaming. I'm gonna try and go to E3 in 2020 again because I feel like it's gonna be gigantic. It's gonna be huge. And if Sony comes back, I don't know, but everybody else will be there. And in general though, for gaming, 2020 is gonna be gigantic. We're going to be finding out more about these consoles. We're going to finally be seeing them. Xbox is going to have something to counter this. We're going to start seeing games for these fucking consoles, which is very exciting. That's going to up the bar, the standard of what games are going to be like again. So PC is going to follow suit because PC has to kind of stay in this area of like, we got to be able to sell games on console too, so we can't go too far ahead. That's going to open the gates for them. And all in all, 2020, 2021 is going to be giant for gaming, and I'm really fucking excited. I'm excited for the PS5, I'm excited for the new Xbox, and I'm excited for where the fuck Nintendo's doing, but I hope they stick with the Switch for a little bit, because it's awesome. I love it. It's my second favorite console. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about the PS5? What do you think about its release date of next year? Holiday season, that's not far away. That's a year from now. It's crazy. Are you going to try and pick this up day one? Are you going to wait on it? Are you waiting for news on the new Xbox? What's your favorite new feature of the PS5 that we found out so far? And what do you think about how they're unveiling this? Are you for it or against it? Do you like the spectacle? Do you just want the information? I know there's people out there who are just like, just give me the info. I don't give a fuck about this shit. And let me know everything you're thinking about when it comes to PS5 and the future of consoles. But that's going to do it for this episode of It's a Tasty Bit, so it's not Tasty Tuesday. But as always, thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Enjoy this episode. Make sure to check out our other episodes. Check us out on Tumblr, Twitter, and Facebook at Tasty Gaming. Check out my streams on Mixer, Twitch, and here on YouTube. Links down below, or just stay here on YouTube because you can watch me here. I triple stream when I stream. We got a Discord link down below. You can talk to us anytime, all time, and we're on iTunes, Spotify, and other podcast platforms if you prefer to listen to us. Thanks for watching these 2 episodes that came out today. Hopefully you watched both of them. Hopefully you voted on both the videos. And schedule should be normal again. I explain why it was weird this week in the prior episodes, so make sure to check that out if you're curious on what was going on. And until the next episode, which will be Tasty Tuesday, have a good week, guys, and take it easy.